Peace, peace, Black people. Welcome to We Are Our Ancestors, Mima's World, the Jelly Musa Cafe. I am your host, the Jelly Musa, and it is always good to be Black in the land of the living once again. It is Sunday. If you are making your way toward your religious organizations, to church, to mosque, to the masjid, to temple, wherever you are going, may you be blessed. May you have a blessed Sunday. If you are making your way from services and you are headed to brunch, lunch, or what have you, please remember that now is more than ever. It is time to definitely support Black businesses. As we heard the Orange Turd say that they were about to end um, the laws of integration and start segregation again, which is fine with a lot of Black people. We've basically been segregated anyway, so it really don't matter to me. If I can get up in the morning and I don't have to look at them, I'm good. Trust me, I am good, and I know many of you, excuse me, are as well. All right, so today's subject is rituals that connect you to your ancestors. Emphasis on your ancestors, whether they are blood ancestors or they are ancestors that come from your community. They look like you, they have the same culture as you. Rituals that connect you to your ancestors. And so I'm reading a book by the wonderful ancestor Malidoma Patrice Somé. He joined the ancestors about 3 years ago, and he has some really powerful books. I read The Healing Wisdom of Africa, and I'm reading of Water and the Spirit as well. But this one is a short one. Rituals. It's only about 100 pages, so it's a quick read. But I'm taking my time with it because I'm trying to absorb, all of the knowledge and wisdom of the ancestor. Rituals that connect you to your, again, emphasis on your ancestors. So in the book, he quotes a author named Ali Mazrui. And this is the quote. He says, in the book, The Africans by Ali Mazrui, he began his study of the triple heritage of the African people by pointing out that the ills of the continent of Africa nowadays are the result of the anger of the ancestors in the face of the general desecration brought on by modernism. He indicates that throwing away one's culture for another is an insult to the dead and can result, as in the case of Africa, a lot of unresolved ills. All right, so we have to be careful of whose ritual or rituals we participate in, because every culture have specific rituals for their culture. So we as Black people, as melanated people, have to be very, very careful of whose rituals we participate in, because you give energy to that thing will manifest in you. And sometimes the manifestation that you get is not good. Not all manifestations are good. Sometimes you can manifest some really bad things in your life. So you have to be careful of what rituals you do and whose cultural rituals you participate in. Or it's on the calendar, St. Patrick's Day, an immigrant. Now, here we have Humpty Dumpty or Humpty Trumpty in the office trying to get rid of all immigrants, but yet St. Patrick's Day stays on the calendar and it's a big hoopla and blah, 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 blah. So when that day came around, let me tell you who I didn't see celebrating it. White folk. I ain't seen nobody white on my timeline say nothing about St. Patrick. None. Not one. I didn't see none of them in green. I ain't seen none of them talking about green beer. Not nary a one did I see a white person participating in the rituals of St. Patrick. None. on my timeline. I'm speaking for myself, what I saw. You know who I did see participating in that dumb shit? Black folks. Black folks wearing green. Black folks talking about green beer and happy St. Patrick Day. I saw one of my Facebook friends dressed up like a damn leprechaun. Without even knowing the history of St. Patrick, number one, he wasn't from Ireland. Number two, he was from Great Britain. And number three, he is said that he have annihilated and unalived a lot of the Twa Pygmy Africans. I don't know how much of that is true. I just know that he's not ours. He's not part of our culture. I saw one of my friends on Facebook don a green afro wig and had on big green earrings and a green shirt and had the dumbdacity, because she was black, so she didn't have caucasity. She had the dumbdacity to put beside her picture her DNA that she got from her ancestral, and not the African one, but from the general ancestry. And it had like 32% Nigerian, and it had Sierra Leone, and it had Mali, and all these different African nations. And then at the bottom, it had 4% Irish. And so she proudly put the picture on social media of her donning her 4% Irish ancestry on St. Patrick's Day. Now, I see a lot of her posts. I never see her don anything African or talk about her African heritage, but she proudly talked about St. Patrick's Day. So again, when you participate in these rituals, and that's what they are, when you participate to wear green in honor of St. Patrick, who ain't your saint, when you give energy to that, you are pissing off your ancestors. My mama and daddy, I don't think we ever even talked about St. Patrick in my house growing up. We talked about it, of course, in school. You wore green or whatever because you were kids. You followed the rules at the school or whatever. But at home, my parents and grandparents don't talk about no St. Patrick's Day. They didn't even know who he was. And neither do we. But you have to be careful of what rituals you participate in, what energy you give that to. Because let me tell you something, these white people out here, they are doing rituals on us every day. Every day, they're doing rituals on us. Here we are. Two black twins found dead in the mountains of Georgia. About to take a flight somewhere else, and their bodies are found in the mountains of Georgia. Of course, the patty rollers, the police said it was a murder-suicide. And the demon that you see on the left is a firefighter. And he took pictures of their bodies and posted them on social media. And I dare say that he's more involved with just taking pictures. Allegedly. That was a ritual killing. I've said this before. When we talked about the young woman who went out on the date with the white dude and he unalived her on their first date and chopped her body up and sent her pieces different places. These are ritual killings that these Neanderthal evil people are doing. And what do? We participate in their rituals, not understanding you are drawing in the energy of those people. And that is why I truly, honestly believe in my heart and soul, in the bones of my bones, in the soul of my soul, the spirit of my spirit, that the reason there is quote unquote black on black crime the way that it has been in our communities is because we participate in the rituals of the lineage of evil, as there is a YouTube creator that says that I can't think of his name right now. Lucas, Amazing Lucas. Thank you, Spirit. Amazing Lucas, the lineage of evil. We participate. So wearing this green on St. Patrick's Day, you're giving energy to whatever it is St. Patrick did. You need to find rituals, not even find rituals, remember rituals that your ancestors did so that you can reconnect with them. And we do them all day, every day. When you're in the kitchen cooking on Sundays, that's a ritual that you're connecting to your grandmother, your mom, aunties. When you're taking care of their property, if they left land to you and you're cultivating, you're taking care of it, that's a ritual that you are participating in, honoring your ancestors. You're drawing energy and strength from your ancestors. You cannot draw wisdom from the ancestors of those that oppressed you and are still oppressing you. And when you participate in those rituals, you are dishonoring your ancestors. You're dishonoring them. So that's it. Short and sweet. Rituals that connect you to your ancestors. Stop participating in the rituals of the oppressor. Shaka Zulu's wife said, "Never let the words of my enemies dance on my tongue." And I say, never let the rituals of your enemy, of your oppressor, enter into your home. Never participate in their rituals. Never participate in their rituals. All right, you know the drill. Love yourself, love each other. Give yourself some grace, give each other some grace. We are our ancestors. Honor your ancestors. They will honor you. Again, support Black businesses, Black restaurants, Black businesses, Black people, period. The segregation thing, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, I promise. Until next time, family, have a great, great day. Be blessed. Peace.